feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank.
Welcome to the post-show wrap-up of the Seattle Shrimp Tank, coming to you from the Business Accelerant Studio. I'm Dan Whedon, along with my delightfully offbeat co-host Andy Vernon. Our guest today is Katie Crain with Urban Sherpa Marketing. We just had an intriguing and fun conversation with Katie. You'll want to listen to the whole podcast, so go to shrimptankpodcast.com/Seattle, or you can listen through iHeartRadio. You can still subscribe to our podcast on iTunes. We're always interested in your feedback and that you give us a great 5-star rating. Katie, we had a great conversation with you about your target market. You work with small businesses, solopreneurs. What is it about that demographics that led you to work with them?
Well, I honestly wanted to help my community. I was feeling a little disconnected from community, like I think a lot of us are in this era. And I, was sitting in my corporate job and didn't see a way to do that necessarily until it suddenly hit me that I had a skill set that actually could really help the community in the sense that, small businesses, I personally believe, are the lifeblood of a community. Without small businesses, you simply don't have really a community. And so by bringing my marketing skills to actually serve them, I could help the community and give back to the community in that way. So it's a bit of a labor of love. Yeah. We're not here to make, a huge fortune, but we are here to help and, help people find more customers.
Yeah.
Katie, I want to touch on the name of your company, Urban Sherpa, and I want you to speak to, if you can, how you guide small businesses through the process of just getting up and running, getting started, implementing a marketing program, and bringing your incredible expertise to bear for them.
Yeah, and I love that you guys have mentioned that because, a lot of people don't even ask, but that's exactly why we named the company Urban Sherpa, is because, we're helping people to, summit whatever mountain they're trying to summit.
That's right.
We're guiding them through. And one of the unique things that we can offer is that very small business owners have access to marketing people with the level of experience and expertise that we have, certainly not at a price point that they can afford. Between my business partner, Theron Andrews, and I, we have, years and years and years of experience. And it's a unique way that we can actually sit down with them. We can, work over strategy. We often do sit and just have a strategy conversation and nothing else sometimes. Yep. Or, then that turns into implementation work that we can do for them or help them do themselves if that's where their budget is. Yep. Some people want to do all their marketing themselves, and we can guide them and act as their sort of, thesis advisor or whatever it is to get them through that so that they're actually doing effective marketing on their own. So we can sort of do whatever people actually need in that sense.
And Katie, to get started, they would start kind of with a consultation, a phone call with you to kind of talk about what you might be able to do specifically for their particular business.
Yeah, we start off with a phone call, and usually we talk a lot of strategy during that call. It's just what we do. It's free. Yep. It's, part of who we are. If they like us and they like our style, then we'll definitely move on to sitting down and actually either doing a full marketing strategy plan or moving on to some sort of execution with them, or just sitting there and, meeting with them once a month and talking over marketing stuff to make sure they're on track. So it can depend on what they need, but yeah, we, just calling us and having a chat, we're perfectly willing to, and happy to. It's a great way to sort of learn about more people.
And get started on something.
And get started on something. It's important to do something, not nothing. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
The playing field has been changed for small and medium-sized businesses with technology. There are some tools out there that you can guide them, Sherpa them with, everything from social media to blogs, vlogs, podcasts. Talk a little bit about some of those tools and how small and medium-sized businesses and the solopreneur can actually use those.
So yeah, I mean, there's one of the great things about the world that we live in. Yes, there's more competition. You're competing against a lot of people because the nearest competition is only a few clicks away usually. But there's also really, really great tools to get started, even without the help of someone like us. Though I highly recommend it. Social media is inexpensive. The advertising side of it is extremely easy to target and easy to use. Search marketing is a little harder, but you can get started. There's tools to get started with that. Really, really good. What we call content marketing, podcasts,
Yep.
Blogging, vlogs, anything like that, whatever you're comfortable with. Those are also really, really great ways to get in front of people. And content marketing is, if you have something that you're passionate about, it can be really easy to do and inexpensive to do. It doesn't have to be something that takes a lot of your time. If you are someone who doesn't like to write, you certainly shouldn't be writing a blog every week, because that's just going to take away from what you've got. But the great thing also about things like blogging is they can help with your SEO, your search engine optimization, get your website showing up, getting people to your website without paying any money at all. So really good techniques there.
Perfect. Well, we want to thank Katie for joining us. Katie, if somebody out there is saying, I need a Sherpa, I need Katie, how do they get in touch with you?
Yes, we are at www.urbansherpa.marketing, not .com, it's .marketing, or you can reach me directly at Katie, it's Katie at urbansherpa.marketing.
Awesome.
We'd love to talk to you.
Awesome. Once again, this is just a taste of what you can expect by listening to the entire podcast. Visit shrimptankpodcast.com/Seattle or listen to us on iHeartRadio. You can also subscribe to our podcast on iTunes. We would love to hear from you, and please don't forget to rate us a 5. Thanks to all our shrimp peeler sponsors and to you, our listeners and followers.
Andy, our next show is going to be special. It's our annual one-year look back. You're going to have the bad boys here, Brad, Andy, and Dan. We're going to have a great time going back and looking at all of the guests that we had over the last year. You won't want to miss it. And today, the hay is in the barn.
I've been feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp